Hi, welcome to my tutorial today. Today I will be showing you how to properly analyze and read a research article. The first step in looking at a research article is to identify what areas you're looking for in terms of research. The class I'm currently taking is looking at internet resources, and so one of the topics I typically use in the classroom and would like to do some more research on is Kahoot. All right, and so when you pull up the PDF here to look at the article, usually there's a lot of different text and it can generally be very confusing for the reader as to where to begin. Generally, in the beginning, you see who the authors are, what universities they're from, the title of the research article. Then going down here, there is what is called the abstract. And the abstract is essentially a summary of what you'll be reading. Scrolling on down, the introduction. The introduction is a kind of a list or a explanation in terms of what the focus area of the research will be, uh, what they will be doing in terms of collecting data and analyzing that data, and generally what the problem or hypothesis is for the research. Next section here is the literature review. With the literature review, the reader is looking at what current research on that topic is talking about. What are the experts saying? What have they studied and what have they looked at in terms of the subject matter? And in looking at that subject matter, where is the data guiding them? So you can kind of see from a scholar perspective what has already been done on that subject and how this other research is being used to guide the study in question that you're looking at currently. All right. Generally, the next sections of a article or research study, it shows you how they set up whatever methodology they were going to use in terms of acquiring the data for their research. And this section right here is talking about how they created a Kahoot in order to carry out their study. Kahoot generally is a review type game that you can do with your students in order to kind of help them demonstrate content mastery and give you some data as a teacher to kind of guide your instruction in the classroom. All right. Again, it gives you a sample template of what a Kahoot would look like when it's turned into a quiz before you present it to your students. And again, it's talking about what they want to do as far as setting up the data uh, to where they could carry out the study. All right. Down here, it gives some tips for the user or creator in terms of how to set up their Kahoot to where it'll function better in a classroom or instructional setting. And it talks about the importance of Kahoot as a review tool. All right. And so we saw today the abstract where they kind of give a review of what the article is talking about. We saw the introduction where they have the topic sentence and they set up what the hypothesis and problem is that they'll be looking at in terms of the study. We saw how they set up the actual study itself in terms of materials and framework so that they can acquire data, and then going down here, this is the conclusion and findings as to which they reached in terms of the study itself. All right, down here you have the different references that they use. All right, so my suggestion is, in terms of citation, if you are uh, confused or don't know where to begin in terms of how to cite this as a source, definitely head over to the Purdue OWL and look at the APA section. Therefore, you can have better access in terms of a proper way of forming an APA citation. And again, here is a research-based article. So I hope this was effective for you and gives you some clarification on how to properly read and analyze a research article. Thank you and have a nice day.